Yeah, this is Mike Clue. It's my second video. This will just be a little bit of a background about who I am and all kinds of other things. I don't know exactly what I'm going to say yet, but I came from a small town in Maryland, and a while ago I became homeless because of some troubles with my dad, and he didn't really leave me with much, and I traveled to Columbus, Ohio, and basically lived homeless there. That's the short version of it. But through that time, I learned a lot about myself. Went up to Detroit one winter in February. Ended up walking back, and that was fun. Took me 3 days to get back to Ohio, where a snowstorm hit. Well, ice storm really. And I basically raised some money to get back to Columbus. That was the city I knew best by that point. And well, I became a very adventurous person after that. Well, I was before that, but that showed me that deep down inside I love adventure and danger. I still hate cold weather, but that did teach me a lot about myself. Mostly that I love adventure and travel. And right now I'm in the middle of the woods again, but this time I'm in a spot that took me further in the woods, across two logs over a creek. Same creek, two different logs. And I had to climb a couple cliffs just to get here. Probably both about 10 feet high. And one up, one down. So, it's a little bit about me and my breaks in history. And back in school, I learned that I wanted to be a writer. That it was the only thing I really did well. I guess in class I just started writing something and kind of stuck with it. Wrote an entire story in a month. I don't have that one anymore due to the homelessness and all that. Lost pretty much everything I had out there in the beginning, but I gained a lot. Mostly self-respect and a love for the earth, the planet, and the animals. Most of which I had before, but now it's to a greater extent. And like right now I'm in the woods, and really the only place I really feel happy anymore. Spider. Here we go. Spider crawling my leg. But and yeah, I definitely love the woods. Still like video games and movies. Not the kind of person who reviews movies. Is one of person's opinions not going to be everyone's opinion. I definitely learned that because I've been bullied and harassed for pretty much everything I am. Like one guy I work with tried to tell me I can't write just because I don't speak well. My speaking ability has nothing to do with my writing ability. I write much better than I speak. mostly because I have more time to think it out, and when I'm speaking it just comes out. So, but the more about my writing, I'm the kind of writer who just doesn't really think about what I'm going to write. Not usually anyway. I just let my heart speak. Seems kind of cliche and all that, but I think that's the best way to write. Unless you're writing a story, then you gotta plan out a little bit more. But basically about what I do. I don't know how long I've been writing, but it's one of my favorite things to do. Because it's the only thing that lets me tell people who I am. So, and I mean, I can do that with words and speech, but nobody seems to listen that way. Well, more about my bullying past. I guess you can say I've been bullied for as long as I can remember. And it's definitely affected who I am. Some good ways, some bad. The good ways, I think, are just that I don't care what people say. I mean, it might anger me still, as it should, but I don't let it bother me to the point where I'll change who I am to make them happy, because it doesn't work that way. A bully is a bully, no matter what. And kind of dealing with one right now, but that's almost done with. But anyway, in school, it was like a daily occurrence, and for as long as I can remember, I had very few friends, and generally I just hated school. I dropped out when I was about 16, and at that point I just started playing video games all day, maybe walking somewhere. Wasn't the happiest time of my life. But after I became homeless, that was one of the happiest times of my life, because of the adventure, freedom, and generally I just didn't have to be anywhere or do anything except go to certain places to eat every day. So I kind of loved it this time. And it's just in that time I had a tent in the woods year round. So I dealt with some one tough winter and then another not so tough one. And I definitely enjoyed it, because that was where I learned who I am. And I know I'm kind of going around in circles right now. I don't really know what to say, but I guess I'll end it here. If there's anything else I want to say, I might make another video like this. But after this, I should have some poem readings that I have written, poems that I have written. So, thank you for watching, and let's wait for the next one.